Hey everyone, Brian from Bear Ball Traders here. Wednesday, April 17th. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. Let's do a midweek recap like we like to do on Wednesday nights. Of course, isn't really midweek because we have one more day here and that'll wrap up the rest of the week. Good Friday being the holiday. So I'll have a long weekend. Relax with family and friends. Have a good time. Or do whatever you like to do on a long weekend. So let's take a look at the markets. You see here just looking quickly here, S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, all finished pretty flat on the day. Started out with a bit of a gap up, but not a lot of price action. You can see here market internals kind of pulling back a little bit maybe. Still in a bit of an uptrend, but maybe not quite as strong as it has been during this week. And you can see here for the week, in-week performance, you can see here what really took the hit, and this just stands out like crazy. This healthcare sector really took it on the chin. We'll talk about that in a few minutes here. I had a trade on LABD that just killed it. It was a really good trade. Got it on Monday morning. It was something I was watching. I had mentioned it. I was watching it on the weekend, my weekend review. So yeah, so let's take a look at where we are for the week. Take a look at this 10-year. You can see here we're kind of flattening out right where I expected, right at this level of support. RSI or resistance RSI is rolling over a little bit here. MACD flattening out. So I suspect this is the range we're going to settle into on the 10-year on the Treasury. Yeah, this interest rate. The Dow for the day, I mean, again, it's pretty flat. It's kind of what I said I had expected to happen on the weekend when I did my weekly review. Kind of expected we'd find, resistance here and we'd probably chop, and that's kind of what we've been doing in the last couple of days here, chopping. Volume was up a little bit today, interesting enough. RSI, nothing to say here yet. We'll see if it starts. Looks like it may be rolling over. We'll see if that happens. Weekly we won't talk about. The IWM really sold off today again, hit this level of resistance and now it's pulling back again to the 200-day moving average, bounced off it. Pretty cleanly actually bounced off that, but we'll see if we get more downside here. You can see MACD rolling over a bit, RSI definitely dropping, and maybe these moving averages are going to cross again if we continue to head lower. Again, the week is looking like it's heading lower. QQQ's reversed today as well, and did it on a little bit of volume, not a lot. RSI is back over 70. QQQ is still the strong index for sure, and the SPY, the large caps, rolled over a little bit here today too. So, and again, they're same comment about all the indexes, just finding a level of resistance here and backing off. So we may still take a run at it and push through it, but at this point it looks like we're going to consolidate and see what happens as the earnings season continues to unfold here. And the dollar just seems to be flattening out here too, kind of chopping up and down in this range. So let's take a look at what we got on the actives. We had some really good trades. The Coke is breaking out. Again, I've been in this for quite some time now, and we're just, looks like, unfortunately it kind of pulled back. It was too bad it didn't hold that 47.50 level, but just still holding this. It's a sort of a longer term position. KOLD, as everyone knows, I like to watch for trends in the natural gas price. Then I just decided on Monday I was going to jump into KOLD because it looked like the price of natural gas was rolling over. UNG was heading lower, so kind of see here it definitely gapped up, and then I used KOLD instead of DGAS just because this isn't quite as volatile as DGAS. And I kind of got in it late, so I just thought I'll use something a little less volatile here. So that's why I got into KOLD. But you can see here we're getting pretty extended. We've broken out from this area of prior resistance. and we had a good day today. I took a lot of it off today, so I got in around 21.30. Took some off at 24.60. That was an awesome swing trade in just 2 days, I believe that was. And we'll be looking forward to see what happens tomorrow if it does a little bit of a pullback here. LABD, again, we saw the healthcare sector really get taken to the woodshed, and I talked about this on the weekend, how we're getting into an election cycle. Politicians just love to kick around the healthcare and the pharma space, and I think that was a reflection of what happened here. So we had a real Donnybrook with the healthcare stocks today. Really got sold off. So got into that one 1875. I mentioned that one in the day trading room, and I know some other traders did get into it at that point, and we booked some profits right where I said my target was 1995. Like I said, just under 20 is where I wanted my first target, and then it just continued to rip higher. So I decided, take another quarter off at 21.70. So that was a $3 move in 2 days. Sweet. Wish I could do that every week. OEC, I took a bit of a flyer here. Honestly, I don't. It was just a bit of a momentum trade. Looked like it was going higher, so got into that 2050 and took some profits at 21.27 today. And I'm just going to hold on to a little bit of the rest, but it's looking pretty extended. I may just take the rest of that off. It was a bit of a momentum trade. Was on a small size too, so I wasn't risking a lot. TGTX, I mean, I keep looking at this. I've only got a small position left. I keep looking at it, thinking I should pull the trigger and get out of it because it just seems to be chopping sideways. Just worried I'm gonna wake up one morning and it's gonna be down at $7. But it's only a small position left. And we took the rest of XLU off. I did get into it at 57.70-ish area. We took some off at 58.70. And then it just started to pull back, and I really should have popped out of it here just around 58, but I took the rest of it off here today, just a little below where I got in. So made some money on the trade, but just could have managed it a little bit better. So what have we got on watch here? Let's just see. Still looking at the cannabis sector. Nothing much to see here. I know CGC was up today. I should have been watching that one instead of Aurora. Might take that off the list. Dust. Still looking at gold. I still think maybe it's going to break down the price of gold, which means dust will go up. And so I'm going to just wait here to see if I can get a pullback on this and maybe take an entry. Emerging markets, again, opened up higher and sold off. And they still look like they're in a pretty solid uptrend. I just don't know what to do with this right now. I'm waiting maybe to see if I can find a decent entry on it. And LABD, obviously that was on my watch list from the weekend. And talked about that already. Semis, again, gapping up again today. I mean, the semis are just on a tear here, but a bit of a reversal day, and on volume. RSI is getting up there. MACD still looks like it's accelerating the upside, but I really think it's getting extended here. We may be into a situation like this or like this where we may end up getting a bit of a pullback. Could be an opportunity to take an entry. And again, this is why I got into KOLD. You can see UNG here. I just saw this gap down and then continued to break down. So got into the KOLD trade and made some good coin on that one. So anyway, that's it, everybody. Your Wednesday evening recap. Hope everyone's been having a good week so far. As I said, one day left in the trading week here tomorrow. We will see everyone in the Bear Bull trading room, hopefully. Have a good rest of the evening, guys and gals. We'll see you tomorrow.